Host started recording.
Yeah, I want to welcome you to yet another, uh, well, this my second or third time of bringing this update. First of all, we thank God for how the way the company is moving gradually. According to Ash, it's better to go slowly in the right direction than going so fast in the wrong direction. So we thank God that things are moving speedily in a sensible way, with steady strength. And sometimes we may not see things happening physically, but work is ongoing. Work is ongoing. So I want to really use this medium to calm the nerves of everyone. Things are really happening, and in no distant time, everyone is going to smile. Yes, yesterday, I don't know the country you belong, but yesterday the CEO showed up on Onpassive 360, OP 360, the program that Matty, the Delmon, Chris, Johnson, and Ray normally have every Wednesday. So he showed up and he gave some good updates. Some may say it as a usual update, but it's not usual. Now, there were some things that he highlighted, but first and foremost, I want to encourage everyone to always go to their back office to get information. Because when you start having some of this money now, nobody will teach you how to get it. So you go and suit yourself, entertain yourself, and get what you need to get and be informed. It's very important. So because you will not be spoon-fed all the time. Now, what was discussed? Of course, Ash did not really spend much time. He came up and because he was so busy, he touched up on things that had to do with payments. Though he talked about other things, the features that are coming up in Oconet, talking about features like live streaming. You can live stream directly. As you're having a meeting, you can live stream directly to YouTube. See, without no extra cost. Other platforms like Zoom may charge you extra fee, but Oconet does not charge you extra fee. It's free. Once you subscribe for the Oconet, you get every other thing free of charge. We also talked about features that has to do with the gallery, how the speakers have been arranged, and of course I can even feel it now. So that's why it's good to practice some of these things. You practice it. It's your product, it's your company. So nobody should be telling you about it. Do it, carry out a webinar, see how it looks. So and also of course there are so many other features soon. You can see that. So many other things that have been integrated, and it's been stabilizing gradually. The AI feature is coming very soon. So now he also talked about the payments. Payments, there are people who have placed withdrawals since September and they are yet to get their payment because they have been having issues with payments gateways. Some of these companies they cannot handle payment volume. When the volume is high and they start to shiver because they've not seen it in this fashion before. So the first one got broken, the second one, and there were issues, and also trying to know why this amount of money is being, is where is it going and how going in and out. So, and all those things has to do with regulations. So we had to, of course, we've been having much issues. So now some things had to be paid. Had to pay some things like you told us the other day that we are working on having our own payment processor so that we will not be having issues with people trying to subscribe, people trying to withdraw. So there will not be issues again being charged of your data, whether in the cloud or whatever. So many giants today, the IT industry like Google, Amazon, they have their data center whereby no one can manipulate it. They're in charge. They can even sell part of the space. The companies can have it, storing your data there also. So Passive is going to have their own data center and also going to have owning the internet as US data center and talk about your payment system. So if you're having an online business and you don't have these things, you cannot own the internet. You're not in charge yet. So you have to have your own data center and your payment processor so that all these glitches you're having now will not be there. So according to the CEO, that before the end of the year, they will have our own payment processor and data center will run over next year. So early next year. So and also we talked about single sign-on. It's very important. And everything you need is in an ecosystem whereby you go in and in fact, it's as if you are home. You have nowhere to go again. So businesses and organizations are going to see it interesting to do. Okay, we are going to also, yes, okay, also on the payment aspects, they said uh, 3 weeks to come that they're going to look into bulk payouts, which means before that time there might be a solution for pay in people to pay in. Those who want to subscribe, pay in. Now it's scaling up, scaling up. Scaling is very important when it comes to IT. That's why many companies crash today. They come and tomorrow they are normal. So you have to scale, stabilize, so that it will, like you talk of companies like Google today, you cannot crash the end of the world because they have earned that credibility and it's stable. The product is stable, the company is stable. So it's not just come today and go tomorrow. Your come is something that will stay for a lifetime. So it has to stabilize. The product has to stabilize, and before you know it, it will become near perfect. So they're scaling the payments, scaling up, and of course, they are using also multiple processors to handle volume. Not one processor, multiple processors so that it can handle the volume. It applies to pay in and pay out. And those who are paying in, those who are what? Receiving. Like I said, those who are going to be receiving, who have applied in September, they are going to have their money uh, along that time, 3 weeks' time, when they can be able to watch. They're going to pay those who have their payment is now pending. And of course, regulations and compliance issues are ongoing. Of course, when it comes to businesses that are real, there are regulations, and that's why companies fold because some companies want to pass shortcuts. They don't want to follow regulations and compliance. They do, and before when government want to start looking at them, they don't last because they want to do within 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and do sharp, sharp, and go. So, but it's not like that. So, but if you want to follow regulation, you have to make sure that things like that are not are taken care of. And things like that must be taken care of. We want to follow the regulation, compliance, to comply with government regulations, and also the rules in the financial sector is very important. And also the issue of adding multiple processors and increasing volume gradually. It's going gradually so that there won't be havoc that was caused initially, you see, and it took some time. So now they have to slow down the process of payments. That is why, but whenever they want to pay out now, it will be in bulk. So just those who have not received their money should calm down. Things will soon stabilize and start moving faster. That you may not be able to catch up again. And next week it will open a bit more to receive volume. So that is how it will be opening. Before you know it, it will now it will now be accepting volume, any amount of that is how. So but it starts gradually because such an industry, such a company has not existed before. So and the biggest news it dropped was within 2 weeks, clearing all the pending withdrawals. Yes, within two, but it's not set in stone. So when it does not happen 2 weeks, give 3 weeks, give it time. And also there is a huge backup plan to handle payments, even though everything has not been told to us, everything has not been reviewed. And also there is a bomb, what we call a bomb, on 1st of December. Like I said, it might not be set in stone. It might be the first week, who knows? It might be 1st of December, who knows? But it will happen when it will happen. So along that time, the bomb, great news will come out. Who knows what it is? That is the the toppest, if there is any word like that, the top priority, the highest top that the company can ever get to, has ever achieved since the last 5 to 6 years being in existence. So, like I said, and something else we say like those that made subscription and the traffic has not come yet. You hold on. Of course, everything is done fairly. You will be given some days. Days will be given to you. I don't know how many days or weeks, but so that the company can relax and do what they need to do and put things in order. So, but you will never be cheated. That is one thing because the company is built on equity and fairness. So, so I'll drop this for now and see you some other time. Bye bye. Remember, there will be a show on Burj Khalifa, the headquarters Dubai, 12:50 Eastern Time, Friday, 12:50 Eastern. Everyone is invited so that you can see what is really happening. Who knows? There may be a webinar on that day. So I don't want to take much of your time. Thank you very much uh, for being part of my audience. Shall see you again some other time. God see you some other time. It's another summary of updates. So if nothing else keeps you or makes you excited, this should make you excited. Because things are really happening, regardless of weather. Maybe sometimes you talk and people listening at you, listening to you, you know that and that is joking. So, regardless of all that, just concentrate, focus on your dream, and you see how things happening for good. Thank you very much and have a good day.